Good evening and welcome to Sports Federation TV. My name is Alton Davis. I'm your host. The show is about what makes sport happen within the Western Cape. We talk a range of different codes of sport. As you know, sport is governed by SASCOC, which has 73 affiliates across the country. We chat some codes of sport. Today we chat hunting rifles, we chat kickboxing, we chat cycling, and we chat about the Department of Culture Affairs and Sport. Our partners on the show is the Western Cape Provincial Sport Confederation, and we join in studio by Conrad. You well?
I'm doing fine, thank you very much.
Good.
And you, Alton?
Marlies, you good?
Yes, I'm fine, thank
Good.
you.
The two of you represent Cape Town Hunting Rifle, and I'm a bit scared to look down because we got what kind of rifle is that? Marlies?
That's a 6mm
Okay.
XC, but we talk about a 243.
We'll explore that in a bit.
Yeah.
Conrad, tell us a bit about what is hunting rifles. Let's start at the beginning. I know nothing about this. What is it about?
Alton, the sport of hunting rifle shooting, I'm talking about the target shooting, started in 1992 roundabout, and it originated out of hunting where people wanted to practice, practice to shoot, and because they want to be more ethical and accurate shooters. So they decided but they need to do a bit more practical shooting, and that's where it started in '92. We are affiliated Western Cape Town. We're proud to be Cape Town now, not anymore Western Province Hunting Rifle. We are affiliated to the SA Hunting Rifle Shooting Association, which originated there in Bloemfontein in '92, and then we are constituted in 2009 as Cape Town or Western Province then. And hunting rifle, it's got to do with hunting rifle shooting in practical conditions in the field.
We'll explore that in a bit. So, do you shoot with live ammunition or is it blanks? How does it work?
It's real ammunition. That's
Real?
It's full on dangerous, and if you don't abide to all the safety rules, and we're very strong on safety rules, obviously. Yes, you shoot with live ammunition.
Okay, before we go any further, Marlies, can you explain, or between the two, explain to me the different types of calibers? Because you get a .233, you spoke about a .6. Give us, how's it classified, and when are the different uses of these?
I'll leave that too.
Okay, the calibers is the size of the bullet.
Okay.
So your barrel is obviously the caliber of the bullet, the diameter of your bullet, and then so when you're talking about .223, it's in all imperial diameters, or 243, you're talking about a 6mm bullet. If you're talking about a 308, you're talking about a 7.65. If you're talking about a 260 imperial, that would be maybe a 6.5mm. So the caliber size is the size of your bullet. Then the rest of the equipment is what to drive this bullet accurately through the air. So you've got your casing. I think you brought some casing, but your casing is the amount where is the holder where you load your powder to push this bullet through the
projectile through there.
And obviously the gun size will vary based on the caliber. Am I understanding this correctly? Or do you get a standard size gun and your barrel changes to accommodate the caliber? Is that how it works?
Your size of your casing?
Yeah.
The size of your casing decides how much powder you load, and the bullet. So the combination of those two, you can have a different size casings for the same caliber. So you've got a big casing and a small casing for the same bullet. Just means it goes faster or flatter.
Why are you involved in the sport? I mean, isn't it predominantly a male-dominated sport, talking about hunting rifles?
Yes, it's definitely a male-dominated sport. We've started, I've started, my background is that I grew up with guns. My mom's also a Western Province, or those years Western Province shot. And when I married my husband, it was a natural flow of things that I just went with him and started shooting with him. And it's just not the .22 handgun now, it's a hunting rifle, the big one.
Show us the gun, because that to me is a work of art. I mean, I've held that gun in my hand and it is heavy, number one, but the detail in the gun is something else. Tell us, explain the gun to us just in broad strokes.
In broad strokes, okay, well, you've got a few different things, like you've got the butt, and you buy this separate to the gun, or you can buy the standard. But this has been handmade. Then you get your other, you've got your barrel. You've got different types of barrels that you can get, and you've got different triggers. Okay, and then you've got your scope. So yeah, so you decide how much money you want to spend, and then you, or like we told you, what happens is that you start with the basics and then you progress to better, and because then you shoot better. Because if your gun is like this one, then you can shoot quite good.
En hoe duur is die baba?
Ja, 30.000 so vir hierdie loop.
Sure, dit
dan
vir dan.
vir die teleskoop 30.000 en dan die loop wat het ons gesê?
Ja, ek kan nie R10.000 vir die loop.
Ja. En dan jou sneller is ook seker so 3.000 en hierdie geweer het 'n muzzle-brake op. Dit help vir die vrouens wat nou bang is vir die terugslag.
Ja.
Ja, vir die terugslag. Hy raas baie, maar hy het nie so terugslags nie. So as jy dan skiet, hoef jy nie te skrik dat jy die geweer in jou skouer gaan voel nie. So ja, dis maar basies jou waarmee jy begin.
That's quite interesting. Let's take a look at some footage and see what hunting rifle practical shooting is all about. Check this out. This is Sports Federation TV. You've seen some footage of the hunting rifle folk. When we come back, we'll explore some of the footage. See you now.
Welcome to Factory Shops SA mobile app. This app helps you find your nearest factory shop so you can save money. Download for clever shopping in distance locations. Search or browse. See your nearest shop's trading hours, website, or email them, phone them, or navigate with GPS to the shop. It's so easy. Factory Shops SA mobile app is the first and only mobile app in South Africa that shows you where your factory shops are. Download now on iTunes or the Google Play.
This is Sports Federation TV. We've just tuned in. We're chatting hunting rifles We're chatting to Conrad and Marlies. We're chatting about their particular code of sport. Some of us have never heard of hunting rifles. It's an interesting code of sport. Conrad, do you use live animals as your targets?
Not at all. This is a sport. This is not hunting. So as you can see, it's a simulated life-size simulation. So and the conditions is in a pop-up range. So we don't shoot on a shooting range. We shoot in the field. We set it up. Everything is trying to simulate the real life, but with paper targets.
Marlies, are there lots of women that participate in this?
We do have women participating, but not enough. We need women to come and join this type of sport and come and see what the excitement is about, and they will see that they love it. It's really.
Do you think people, ladies, feel intimidated because it's related to guns? Is that part of the situation?
It might be, but I also think it's just that they do not know about the sport. And then, you know, from the start it's a bit difficult because you do have to have your gun first and everything. So maybe they feel that they don't want to go into that effort.
Yep.
But after they've done that, I can promise you it's a fantastic sport for women.
After the first shot, you don't turn back.
Then you're hooked, because I'm telling, and because we on the same level, we compete against the men. The same. There's no easier targets for the ladies or the juniors, or the same sport. We shoot from the same positions and against the same time. So yeah, it's only your equipment that's where there can be a difference.
So die manne is 'n bietjie bang vir 'n vrouenspak, Conrad.
Net so, as jy sien, Marlies is 'n Cape Town skits. Dit beteken nie sy is in die damespan nie, sy is in die Kaapstad span, en dis iets wat ons baie trots is in die Kaapstad. Dis die eerste dame wat amptelik in 'n distrikspan skiet. En selfs met dit wat die ander mense gedink het, het ons nog steeds gewen toe ons by die SA Ope is.
Met 'n dame in julle span.
Met 'n dame, so dis een van ons trotse dinge wat ons in die Weskaap.
Wel gedaan.
Thanks, man.
So Western Cape is ranked number 1 in the country, or we are
in the team shoot. We won the SA Open. The team won the SA Open. Marlies' husband Andre, he's the champion, senior champion. Overall, number 2 and number 3 was Western Cape Town and Cape Winelands. And when it comes to the national team, we've got 1 from Eden, 1 from Cape Town, and 1 from Winelands district in the national team of 6. So 50% of the national team comes from the Western Cape.
Nice.
Yeah.
I won't ask you, seeing that your husband's also into shooting, whether you have a shooting range in your yard. No. And I won't ask how many safes you have to accommodate all these guns, because I'm sure that's a requirement. Am I right?
Yeah, that is a requirement.
Do you need to have a license for this gun?
Look, that's one of the limiting factors of our sport. Is first of all, to be able to shoot, you need to have a gun and you need to qualify for a license. So it's law. And to have a rifle, you have to comply. You have to be competent, you have to participate, you have to have a safe and all those type of things.
Tell us briefly about your junior development, because I know you got a big drive in juniors.
You know, this year at the SA Open, at the AGM, it was one of the key factors of promoting junior, acknowledging juniors, because at this stage they didn't get national acknowledgement. But this year it started. In the Western Cape, we've got juniors that's as good. They can shoot in the senior teams, and we're talking about 14-year-olds that is standing a chance to get into the district teams.
And are the ladies in this juniors, Marlies? Or is it more boys?
Yeah, we've got a great young lady, Anya Viljoen. She's excellent, and she's going to go very far. You can watch out for her.
I don't like her because she embarrasses me. No, I'm joking. She's an excellent shot, but she always comes and asks me how much do I shoot, and then she tells me what she shot.
Oh my word! I don't know if I'll be able to handle that, Conrad.
It's very difficult. That's why I do admin.
How big is the sport in the Western Cape? I mean, you talk about 50% in the national team.
Yeah,
in terms of general size?
We're talking about the league, the league of hunting rifle. There's also affiliates and shooting associates that all participate in hunting rifle shooting and the sport of hunting, not hunting, but the sport. So they participate in field shooting, and then when the guys they register for hunting rifle association, let's call it the super leagues.
Okay.
So in Cape, when you join up, you go to Cape Hunt, you go to hunting and conservation, and several other associations. That's where you normally start. It's like clubs and federations, and they do hunting rifle. And from there, anybody can enter, any age, any gender can enter, as long as you've got a rifle that you can legally hold in your hand. If you don't own a rifle, the person who owns a rifle must be with you.
Okay. Marlies, in closing, why would you say do you participate in this great sport?
Well, it's you're outside, you're not inside a building. We on different places, never the same shoot. And to me, it's very exciting. It is an exciting sport, and the moment you feel that now you've got it, then you have to start over again. And because there's just so many things that can go wrong on the day.
For sure.
So it is every day it's like a challenge. So that's why I love that challenge.
And that's what keeps sport and keep you coming back.
Yeah.
Conrad, how do people find out more about your Counter Sport?
In the Cape Town, we've got WP J263, WP Boland Veldskiet, Facebook, en dan die nasionale webblad is www.sahuntingrifle.co.za. All the contact numbers on there, but they can phone us as well. But send us a mail. My email address is wpjs4.entry@gmail.com. Ons kan seker na die tyd maar die nommers weer versprei.
Meneer en dame, dankie vir julle tyd. Ek is 'n bietjie bang vir hy ding, so ek sal maar goodbye sê van die kant af. Alle voorspoed vir julle sport.
Baie dankie.
Dankie.
Let's take an ad break, and when we come back, we'll be chatting kickboxing. See you now.